That's dark. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I haven't been live on YouTube in several days. Well, my laptop went down, so I've got to go live from my phone. That's the reason I haven't been live on YouTube in a couple of days. I go live on Twitter. Taking a Facebook break. Facebook's got to where it's so censored anymore. I mean, hell, hardly anybody compared to what they used to anyway. Yeah, I tried to come on here this morning and talk about impeachment. I know people won't talk about impeachment. Hell, I don't know why. Everybody else is talking about impeachment. If you heard the shit from one person, you've heard it from them all, pretty much. The deep state didn't hack my damn computer. No, a cup of coffee is what happened to my computer. Drowned that son of a bitch. But anyway, guys, uh, the impeachment. Actually, what I see this is, guys, I actually intend on getting an impeachment. I think they just plan on trying to drag Trump through the damn mud. I think that's what this is all about, is basically to piss everybody off. You know how people are when they get so sick of hearing something, they just don't want to hear it anymore. And you can wear people out on anything. And I think that's the tactic that they're going to try to use against Donald Trump, is just piss everybody off, to where they're so sick of hearing about impeachment. They're so sick of the damn scandals. They're so sick of the investigations, and they're sick of nothing being done in Washington, D.C. because of it. And then they're going to try to slide Hillary in to run at the last moment. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I mean, hell, she's out campaigning pretty much. She just ain't. Morning, Scotty. I mean, really, they just got a bunch of made up shit that they're trying to impeach over, anyhow. I mean, and then these whistleblowers, well, they're going to have to come forward and expose themselves. I mean, you can't make claims on somebody like that and have any kind of hearing and not have to be there present yourself to testify. So whoever these whistleblowers are, they're going to have to come forward and they're going to have to testify in front of everybody. So, like I said, guys, I don't really think that the real objective is to impeach. I think it's just to drag through the mud. That's my honest opinion. Because I know how people are. When people get tired of hearing something, they're tired of hearing it. You know? It gets old after a while. No, I don't follow QAnon. No, I don't. I just soon follow the rabbit on the tricks box, as I had to follow QAnon. Okay? Sorry, guys, I don't put no faith in Q or QAnon, matter of fact. I mean, on the wall, you can see what's going on, guys. If you follow this shit, you don't have to go watch any soothsayer or anything like that to know what's going on. I mean, the writing's on the wall, what's going on. It's pretty damn easy to put together. 2 plus 2 equals 4. You know, all this shit is, guys, is is a dog and pony show. Like I said, it's all to drag Trump through the damn mud. That's what it's all designed to do. I'm a firm believer in that. Because I know how people are. And when they get sick of hearing something, they get sick of seeing something, they think this is going to cost Trump votes. This impeachment process and all the investigations is going to cost him votes. And that's what they're trying to do. Because I'm telling you right now, Hillary Clinton is more than likely going to run for president again. She still has a big support base. She probably is a stronger candidate overall than Elizabeth Warren. Joe Biden, he done slid down the slope. Bernie Sanders, well, his health may not hold up. You know, Pete Buttigieg, nobody's going to vote for him. Beto, he done dropped out. Cory Booker's a damn joke. I mean, guys, they ain't got anybody really to run. I mean, yeah, Elizabeth Warren is a little bit stronger than the rest of them. I will admit to that, guys. But when it comes right down to it, Hillary Clinton's the best shot that they got. And that's the reason she's out running around, running her mouth, so forth and so on. Yeah. She basically campaigned without announcing she's campaigning. So there you go. But I think this is just what it is. It's just another damn smear tactic. You know, Nancy Pelosi and all the Democrats out there from California, Shifty Adam Schiff, and the rest of them, why don't they worry about going and taking care of their own damn state? Just screenshotted. Yeah, somebody just screenshotted. I'll be up somewhere on some leftist website somewhere. Why ain't they worried about taking care of their own damn state? I mean, come on. Our state's on fire, people shitting in the streets, throwing hypodermic needles in the road. You know? Like I said, guys, honestly, go home, take care of their own damn state. Gavin Newsom, he can't even keep the damn power on out there for the state of California. I mean, honestly. So, you know, I can come out here and I can make some wild predictions, but I'm really not going to come out here and make a bunch of wild predictions because there's really no point in it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Democrats is going for broke. I mean, the Democrats is basically shit in their own post toasties. So they ain't got nothing to lose but for going for broke. I mean, you got to look at it, guys. They ain't got no real candidate to run for president against Donald Trump. Not really. Hillary's the best shot they got. So what have they got to lose by trying to have all these investigations and drag Donald Trump through the mud? They don't have nothing to lose. That's the reason they're being so vicious out here, is because they simply have nothing to lose. You know, and if you sit up there and listen to Louis Gohmert, Representative Louis Gohmert from Texas, talking about civil war, that's all that they're basically doing is creating a bunch of dissidents out here in the public with their antics up there in Washington D.C., which is going to create a civil war. Guys, let me explain something to you. There's a difference in between a civil war and civil unrest. Now, a lot of people gets confusing the two, thinking a civil war and civil unrest is the same. No, it's not. Now, civil war is when actually your government separates itself and one tries to break away and the other chases. If you base your definition of civil war, what happened back in 1861. But it's more of a unrest civil war. I mean, it'd basically be like what went on over there in France. I mean, look at France. People go through the week, on the weekend, they all come out and they're and raise hell in the damn streets. That's more about what we would have going on here. You know, I honestly don't think that anybody's going to take up arms to do jack shit. I honestly don't believe that. Um, I don't. I just think there's going to be a lot of civil unrest, a lot of hell raising. You know, I mean, if you take, and if there was any gunplay come about, wouldn't be from the right, it would be from the left. The left has been the aggressor since day one. They're the ones that initiates the violence, and they have since day one. Matter of fact, since Donald Trump got elected, they've been the one that initiated the violence in these blue dot cities. It hadn't been the right, it's been the left. They're the ones that's displeased. They're the ones that's pissed off at the world. They're the ones that's upset over everything. It really is not the right because we got our man in office. It's them that's pissed off about everything, and it's them that wants that man out of office. Well, when the arrest begins, yeah. I've been hearing that they were going to be arrest guys for 3 fucking years. 3 years. I've been waiting on arrests to be made. Okay? 3 years. Well, I ain't seen no arrests be made yet. No. What? Jeffrey Epstein, about it. Guys, I ain't got high hopes on a bunch of arrests being made, and I'm not going off of what somebody is sitting out there pecking out online being basically a soothsayer. I know a lot of people buys into this QAnon bullshit, and they've made a lot of predictions about people being arrested and all these indictments and stuff. We ain't seen nothing yet. You know, it's easy to come out here and say a lot of stuff, but you know, you got to some of it's actually got to come true. Honestly, and I don't see a whole lot of it coming true. Some of these predictions being made out here by some of these damn online soothsayers. They're supposed to have inside information. Well, their inside information must not be that damn good because it ain't none of it happened in 3 years. I mean, you look at it, guys. Look how many people that they've got on the right. Think about it. They got Flynn. They got many people on the right. So they already sentenced them, sent them to jail in 3 years. That's what the left's done. How many people has the right up there got and sentenced to jail on the left out of all this bullshit? When you put the scorecards side by side, the left sent more people to jail than the right has. Think about this. And that tells me one thing. Or you'd have more people in jail on the left. Okay, just saying it as it is. You know, facts, that's the facts. Arrest versus arrests. The left's winning. Because they've had more of the right arrested than the left's had, or the right has had of the left arrested in all of this. And yeah, there may be some more arrests coming. It may be. I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. I've been waiting for 3 years. Okay? I've been waiting for 3 years for some of these people on the left to go to jail for fabricating a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I mean, look at the Mueller investigation and the Steele dossier and all this other shit leading back to the Clintons and everything else. How many of them son of a bitches are in jail? Huh? How many of them went to jail yet? My point. That's my point right there. Look at how many laws was broken. How many of the left went to jail out of that deal? Been 3 years. Matter of fact, the Mueller investigation has been over for what, 6, 8 months now? You can do a lot legally in 6 to 8 months, guys. A lot. If the evidence is there, the evidence is there. So like I said, I ain't got a bunch of high hopes of people getting arrested. I just don't. I know what the left's trying to do. I'm not no dumbass. And most of you experts know what the left's trying to do as well. They're just trying to drag Trump through the mud. I mean, guys, if you're going to try to rig an election, now think about it. We all know that they're going to try to rig this upcoming election. Because they tried to rig the last one. Okay, if you're going to try to rig an upcoming election, you've got to sell it to the American people that one party won and one party lost. Okay? So you have to drag the more popular candidate that you want to lose through the mud, even though they got one hell of a base, got one hell of a support system. You got to drag them through the mud 24/7 in the damn media. You got to have them up there basically defending themselves in Washington, D.C. all the time. And then when you come out and you rig an election, you can sell it. Well, this is the reason he lost right here. All the impeachment inquiries, all the investigations, all this, all that, and people sitting there going, well, yeah, it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. You've got to do that in order to sell it. Just like any salesman, you've got to you've got to talk your product up that you're trying to sell. Well, basically, that's what they're doing right now with all this shit that they're putting Trump through. They're going to use this as, hey, this is the reason he lost the election. Hillary won fair and square. What that shit's all about. Because if they don't drag Trump through the mud and he's out here winning and he's out here telling everybody about how the hell we're winning, like he has been doing, and you rig an election with all the support base he's got out here, you rig that damn election, nobody's going to believe it. See what I'm saying? Nobody's going to believe that it was a fair election. And they're going to want an investigation. They're going to want recounts. They're going to want this. They're going to want that. It's going to be hell raising in the street. Just like they did with Donald Trump. See, nobody thought Donald Trump could beat Hillary Clinton. Nobody did. Hell, I didn't even think he could beat her. But he did. He did beat her. And that's the reason that the left was in so disbelief that he actually won fair and square. And that's the reason they tried to say he cheated. That's the reason they tried to say there was Russian collusion, is because they couldn't accept that he just flat ass out beat her. And the left's smart enough to know that the right will think the same damn thing if Hillary comes back and beats him without having a setup, okay? Without having an excuse. And what they're going to use is all this impeachment proceedings and investigations as an excuse. So, there you go, guys. There you go. It's the setup for the steal. Guys, when we vote a president in office, what are we wanting? We're wanting something to be done in Washington, D.C. That's the whole point of electing a president. The House and Senate up there, guys, hadn't done jack shit in 3 years. They haven't done jack shit in 3 years. No. Because Trump has them all divided up there. Right and left. Basically, the only things being done is things in foreign policy and things Trump can do by himself. People don't like that. So there you go. Well, guys, Twitter messed up over here. When I get notifications in, it wipes it out. So I'm going to hop off of here. Y'all have a good morning. God bless, and we will catch y'all later.